We are live. Woo! Happy Friday. It's awards night day. Oh, good morning. And oh my gosh, y'all, I can't even lie right now. My heart is racing. My hands have been shaking. I'm so pumped for tonight, getting everything ready. The trophies look sick. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't handle it. I hope y'all are just excited as me. I mean, I've been, planning and running this event for the last few years. And I'm telling you, tonight is going to be the best awards night we have ever had. Like right now, my mouth and my brain aren't working. They're trying to run a million miles a minute at the same time. So if you haven't RSVP'd yet, send me that RSVP. We still got a little leg room in there, not too much, but there's going to be over 100 people there. Oh my gosh, I'm so pumped. Oh, I'm going to be pumping up balloons after this podcast too. Oh man, you guys, what a beautiful day. We're going to get into it. You're here because we're about to talk about being lean. Being lean because it is false. It's not real. Oh, Mia says hi. I know I want to get into it, but you know what? I'm going to take a couple seconds, maybe a minute or so, wait to see who else comes online. Speaking of, y'all, I'm crazed right now. I'm telling you. I'll just tell you about a little bit about my morning. Been here all morning, been coaching all morning. It's a 12 days workout. If you've never done the 12 days workout before, it is to the song of the 12 days of Christmas. And we're getting swole. Ours is called I'll Be Swole for Christmas. And of course, just like the song, you start at the beginning, and as you go up, you go back down. And by the end, man, you've done hundreds of reps. We did it yesterday, crushed it. Also, what is my hair doing? That's okay. It's going to look cute later. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. All right. I got a couple people on. Let's get into it. Why are we so obsessed? Why are we so obsessed with being lean? Now, I can speak from personal experience. I struggle with this. It's not that I want to be lean. It's that I want to be jacked. And in order to look jacked, I have to be lean. And you're probably like, Caitlin, what does that even mean? Don't worry. We're going to get there. So why am I obsessed with it? Why are we all obsessed with it? I mean, think about it. Social media, cultural ideas. I mean, when I was growing up, my own Hispanic mother always made sure that I looked lean. I looked thin. She would make comments about, oh, maybe you shouldn't eat that much. Oh, you need to dress to your body. Make sure you look good. Don't step out of the house without your hair and your makeup done. But being lean isn't, it's just not equated to what we think it is. Because of cultural ideas, being lean is equated with attractiveness, health, self-control. And of course, once again, this obsession is reinforced by images of celebrities, influencers, TikTok showcasing this slim physique, and that being the standard of beauty, which then creates a pressure to achieve and maintain that look. But being lean can never be a true end goal. Rather, it is a byproduct of overall health, strength, and functional fitness. True fitness encompasses strength, endurance, mobility, mental well-being, and sustainable habits. Focusing solely on being lean can lead to unhealthy behaviors, really such as restrictive dieting. I mean, think about it. There's, food. God, what am I trying to say right now? My brain is just not working, and that's okay. But you've got bulimia, you've got anorexia, and those are all things that can happen because we want to achieve this look. We get restrictive dieting, we have overtraining, and we're not promoting real health. Real health isn't necessarily being skinny. All right, because in essence, while leanness can be a sign of good health, I mean, look at bodybuilders. They're some of my favorite people to watch. I mean, the way these people train and how they eat and how they work out. And then when they're getting ready for competition, it is this whole journey that they're on to get to that end goal. However, women bodybuilders especially, they're ruining their hormones, they're losing their periods, but it's just to be able to compete and walk on that stage. Those people only look that lean for a short period of time. That look is unsustainable. All right. Once they compete, they get off stage, they're eating donuts, burgers, pizza, and that's back to their regular body. Being lean shouldn't be the sole focus. So let's get into it. So, to be lean, it truly means having a body composition that includes a low percentage of body fat while maintaining muscle mass and overall health. It's not just about looking slim. There is a healthy balance. So there's 3 points that I'm going to make about being lean and what that looks like. Being lean involves a low body fat, enough to reveal muscle definition, and that is without compromising your health or hormonal balance. My husband tells me this all the time. I'm like, babe, I just want my muscles to look big. And he's like, okay, let's lean out. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be skinny. And he's like, no, Caitlin, we're just losing body fat so all your muscles can show. And I mean, it really does work. Once again, if I had my skills on using this computer, I could pull up a picture just from 1 month of me being on carnivore. I've leaned out enough that my biceps look bigger. My quads are starting to look bigger. Which then leads me to my next point, muscle tone. Having enough muscle to support strength, mobility, and metabolic health. I am so tired. I'm exhausted and I'm tired of people thinking that being skinny is being lean. It is not the same thing because we have people out here, influencers on TikTok, on Instagram. They're out here saying, I'm lean all year round. That is not sustainable. That is not something that the average person can do. And I can tell you right now, their quality of life and health and workout balance is not well at all. And I can tell you, trying to maintain that leanness, and as someone who has gone from being small to big and now trying to get lean while staying big, it can take a toll on your mental health. And so that's why we have to do this the right way. We can't just be out here trying to be skinny and lean all of the time. There's ups and there's downs. There's no linear way for us to get to that point of being lean. And like I said, it's having enough muscle to support strength and mobility and low enough body fat for those muscles to look big. I get women in here all the time, and I've talked about this before, and I'm sure you've heard it. They want to go to the gym, but they don't want to look too big. They don't want to get bulky. Stop saying that. Stop it, because you will never be bulky enough. You will never get there unless you are out here eating the right way and working out the right way. Okay? There's no way you're going to get bulky. And there's no way by you not eating and not working out well enough to build that muscle mass that you will look like that girl that you want to look like on TikTok. That's not how it works. Because my third point is now having a healthy lifestyle, maintaining good nutrition, regular exercise, and proper recovery. Because I'm telling you, I see people on TikTok, on Instagram, because that's all I follow is, of course, food and then functional fitness type influencers. And you can see the big difference between those people who have a healthy balance and those of them that are so focused on being small that they're getting on there and they're like, oh, well, I only eat this much twice a day, or I'm excessively eating. It's just not real. One of my favorite influencers that I follow on TikTok, she actually posted a video of this the other day. And it's so funny that I'm talking about it today because it really is such a shame that we have fitness influencers getting on these social platforms trying to tell people who haven't started their fitness journey yet or who are, looking to start their fitness journey and they're like, that's what I want to look like and that's what I want to be. And they're not being honest. All right. They're not being upfront and for real about what it is that you technically and really have to do to get the body that you want. All right. Because you're not going to come to the gym and get that body within 2 to 3 months. All right. The body that I have right now has taken me 4 years to get here. And I am still nowhere close to where I want to be. All right. So don't think that you're going to see somebody and then come and get that body that fast. Ladies, if you are trying to get lean, you need to build muscle. Once again, we're not like men. Men already have more muscle mass than we do. We have to be able to build that muscle mass through our estrogen, through testosterone, our progesterone. We have to have a good hormonal balance to be able to get that body that we want. All right. So the 3 points are, number 1, having a low enough body fat to reveal muscle definition. All right. Number 2, having enough muscle mass to support your workouts, your health, your mobility, and metabolic health. And 3, having a healthy lifestyle, which is having a balance of maintaining good nutrition, regular exercise, and proper recovery. Because I'm telling you, watching these women get on TikTok and they're like, in the morning, I drink my coffee. Then I'm going to eat these 3 eggs and a piece of toast. And then after that, I'm going to eat a little bit of a sweet oatmeal or a sweet treat. Then I might have this little lunch and then I have a little dinner. And that's how I stay lean. They're lying to you. It's not just their nutrition that's doing it for them. It's them going into the gym every single day. And guess what they're doing? Lifting heavy. They're lifting heavy. They're not doing Pilates. They're not doing solid core. They're not at Barry's. They're headed to the gym to get in a lift, to build those muscles so then they can lose body fat, because the more muscle that you have, the more fat that you burn, and then you can start seeing the results that you want to see. And also, most importantly here as well, besides my 3 points, is that being lean is relative. It is so relative because it varies between individuals based on genetics and body type. All right, because I have people that come to the gym and they do get lean. They look great and they've been coming for a year, 2 years, but naturally they have a leaner frame. They have a smaller frame. But then some of us, like me, we have a bigger frame. So once we do start to build muscle and we do start to lean out, maybe it takes us a little longer. We might look a little different. You know, I have one athlete here, Kelsey. She's been one of my clients before. And when I tell you her traps are huge and amazing, they are big, and that is everything I could hope to have. But she just has those naturally. I have to work on those. So I can't be out here comparing myself to anyone. That's why it is so hard to look at somebody else on Instagram or TikTok and be like, I want to look like that person. Well, I promise you, you might not look like that person at all. Because your hips might be wider, your shoulders might be broader, you're going to be taller. You might not lose fat in certain areas just because of your hormones. It is hard to be what this thing is called lean. All right. We're not getting small. We're not shrinking ourselves. All right. I'm not pulling up all of the chat right now, but I've got to pull up this one because Lauren makes a really good point. We're getting strong. We're not getting thin and weak. We're getting strong. Because being lean really can't ever be a real goal. It's fake. The whole word is fake. Stop using that word. You're either muscular and you've lost body fat, and then you're lean. The word itself just gives me the ick. Stop saying that word, especially for women. Ladies, stop shrinking yourself to look like these people on TikTok who honestly have a crazy unhealthy lifestyle because they're trying to maintain that image for you. Here at Oxfit, and the way we run these workouts is we do go through cycles throughout the year. We start the year off with heavy endurance. As we move through heavy endurance, we're moving light weights faster. Then we're moving into medium weights. We're still maintaining endurance. And then guess what winter is? It's bulk season, baby. Because we bulk over the winter, because then when we start the new cycle in the spring and the summer, we look better because those muscles are showing. They literally, that word lean doesn't mean anything. Just like Lauren says, it means you want more muscle mass. All right, because like I said, having a low percentage of body fat and bigger muscles is the only way to look toned and lean. It just gives me the ick. It just makes me want to, eh. Those words just aren't real. What you should be focusing on is being healthy and being the strongest version of yourself that you can. So how do you get there? How do you get to the point where you look in the mirror and you're like, yes, this is exactly what I want to be. This is how healthy I want to look like. But the thing is, though, is you don't know what that is until you get there. Because we have athletes who come in and, of course, their first thing is, well, I want to look like this and I want to be lean and I want to be toned. Give it 2 months, which is why we have our Ox 100 program and our one-on-one coaching program, because within 2 months, you will see the biggest amount of change here. And like I said, if I could show some client progress photos, go to our Instagram right now. Go and look at our clients. Subscribe to our emails, because we show clients every single Friday that you can see their progress within 2 months, because this is what you need. You need to come to a gym with great programming, intentional programming. That way you can get to your goals faster and better. And then you have a coach, one-on-one coach, me, Lauren, Aunt, Savannah, who can then help to work with you for your body type. And we go through, because men and women aren't the same. Our hormones aren't the same. You work with me, you work with Lauren, she works with moms. I work with people who are trying to be all in, getting big. They want to change that body comp. That's me. If you're ready to change your body comp, hit me at eastatlantaaox.fit. We can work together. I've gone from small to big, back down a little bit to looking more muscular, but I want to be like the Kool-Aid man and bust through the door. We work with you to find out what works perfectly for you and what body type you have. Because if your hormones aren't good, if your nutrition isn't good, you can't outwork a bad diet. These are all things that you need to know. And sometimes this can be overwhelming. And that's why working with a one-on-one coach can help you get there without you having to be like, oh, I'm looking this up, I'm on Chat GPT. No, Chat GPT will only get you so far. Maybe you can have a good workout on that, get a good workout from there. Sure. But do you have someone holding you accountable to your goals? Do you have someone checking in with you every week to make sure you're on the right track, adjusting your macros, making sure that we're eating this way and that way so you can achieve the goals that you want? I'm telling you, we're a no New Year's resolution type of gym. We are getting packed out right now in the month of December. Classes are huge. I know our athletes see that. And that's because people are starting to realize that New Year's resolutions are bullshit and you're not going to get the goals that you want, because only 3% of us will achieve those goals by the end of the year. If you want real results, and if you really want to achieve your goals, then the best thing you can do for yourself is step through these doors, come to OxFit, get you a coach, work one-on-one, and do our program and really get those results that you want. Because I'm telling you, it really is about being healthy and capable and not simply being thin. So stop saying that you want to be lean. Stop saying that you want to be toned. You want to be healthy and strong and capable. Only then will you achieve your goals. Look, I'm going to be back here Monday. I'll probably keep talking about this throughout the week. You can catch me or one of our coaches on here at 10 a.m. Leave me some questions in the comments. Let me know what your goals are, because then maybe we can work together and achieve those together. Look, you guys, it's awards night. We're going to have the best day, but I'm telling you, It's not one day, it's day one. And don't wait till January 1st to make it your day one. Get in here, get those good habits, and let's achieve those goals. You don't want to be lean, you want to be strong. I'll see you on Monday. Let's freaking go.